No, hold on. This is 5 minutes funnier.
Hi, and welcome to 5 Minutes Funnier, the comedy how-to. I am feeling better, and I'm rip-roaring ready to talk about setting goals. And let's start off by talking about my son. My son is a great guy, fantastic. He's a terrific father. But back when he was in high school, he was kind of lost, as a lot of kids are, about what he wanted to do for a career. And one night at supper, he sprang it on us that he was going to do voices for cartoons and animations. The hilarious thing about the whole thing was that he didn't have a clue how he was going to do it. He just decided, well, that's what I'm going to do. Now, when we start out, usually our goal is to make people laugh. And then as we go along, it's to be able to make people laugh more often, build up 5 really tight minutes, then 10, then 15, yada, 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 until you've got a whole pile of stuff. And then you want a middle, you want to get some headline spots. And what happens at that point usually is careers hit a flat point. And the problem is that once you do reach that level, you can be very competent, but you don't have enough of a draw to be somebody to get into shows maybe where they don't really know you. What you need is a plan for yourself and your career as you go forward. There will be opportunities that will come up that you didn't expect, and there will be failures that you also don't expect. You have to be flexible enough that when these things happen, you can roll with the punches and adjust what you're going to do. But you do have a long-term goal to get to where you want to be. Now, social media is probably one of the biggest things that you're going to need to do, and I have talked about that before. You have to have a fan base. This is the most important thing a comedian can have, because if you're going to do a show someplace and they know you're going to pack the hall for them because you're well known and loved or whatever, then you're going to have an easier time getting a gig. But if you're some guy who's got 40 followers and 20 of them are your relatives and 10 of them are your friends, you probably don't have enough people who are going to react to your appearing on a venue someplace. And the result is you're not going to get the gigs. Now, part of your plan should include grooming contacts. This is a very social business. If you don't have people who know you who are important, then you're going to have a hard time getting ahead. And you can't just know people who are important. You have to impress them. You have to be always funny. You have to put on a great show. The audience has to love you so that they go, wow, this guy is pretty good. I know a lot of us want to believe that it's sheer talent, but there's a lot of talented people out there. And you know what? It's more than just that. If you look at some of the big acts that tour today, they are touring, they are successful because they have done other things, TV shows, plays, movies, whatever the case may be. So in your plan, there should be something that develops more to what you do than just getting up there and being funny. All this being said, none of these things are going to guarantee you fame and fortune. If it was that easy, if there was just an easy plan to follow, everybody would be following it and we'd all be famous. Let's see if you can get out there and put together a plan that'll bring you a lot more success. I wish you all the best. In the meantime, I am Jimmy England. If you would, please subscribe to this podcast and give us a like. Those things are very important. They allow us to reach more comedians. And as I tell you all the time, we're a small community. We seem to be big every time we go looking for a gig, but really there's not a lot of us out there. So let's share the wealth, let's share the knowledge, and stay funny, everybody.